Hello dear students, let us discuss the next concept, which is electric dipole in an uniform electric field. So to begin with, a uniform electric field can be defined as a charge experiences a same force at every point inside the field, and it has been represented by parallel equidistant lines as shown in this diagram. Further, let us consider a uniform electric field which is represented by capital letter E, which is directing from the left to the right as shown on your screen. Now, the force experienced by a charge in an electric field is given by F is equal to Q into E. Hence, let us consider a charge at point A, which is going to experience a force, which I'm going to write it as FA, that is the force at point A, which should be given as Q into E. Similarly, at point B, we'll consider another charge which is going to experience some force over here, where this force is going to be given as the same expression QE. Now, the force experienced by the charge at both the points A and B is going to be same. That is, the magnitude is going to remain the same. So to find the expression for torque experienced by an electric dipole when placed in an uniform electric field, we know that electric field tends to move from the positive charge towards the negative charge. Therefore, I'm going to consider point A, and at point B I'm going to consider a negative charge. As we know, an electric dipole consists of two equal and opposite charges. Similarly, I'll imagine a line which is joining both of them, and the angle that is created between the dipole moment and the electric field, we will call it as theta. As all of us know, the dipole moment is always directed from the negative charge to the positive charge. Let us consider the distance between the two charges to be equal to 2a. So the force experienced by the charge at point A is given as QE, and the force experienced by the negative charge is QE. The point to remember over here is the charge at point A experiences a force towards the right, whereas the charge at point B experiences a force towards the left. Hence, if I now draw perpendiculars from both the charges, I can take an imaginary point over there where both the diagonals meet, such as point C, where it creates a perpendicular bisector with respect to both of them. Let us consider this angle also to be as theta, since both of them are alternate angles, corresponding angles, we get them as theta. Next, considering the same diagram now, since both the forces are equal and opposite in magnitude, what we say is we have a couple, or you can say two forces which are equal and opposite to each other. Hence, the net force acting on it is equal to 0. Now, as net force acting on it is equal to 0, it gives rise to a couple, where a couple produces a rotatory effect, where we can say that the electric dipole experiences a torque. Now, since this electric dipole experiences a torque, the definition of torque is given as magnitude of one of the forces into the perpendicular distance between the two forces, or the perpendicular distance between the line of action of the two forces. Hence, torque is equal to QE, which is the magnitude of the force, into perpendicular distance, which is AC. I'll write it as AC. The term AC over here remains to be an unknown term because we have assumed the perpendicular bisectors over there. Hence, in triangle ABC, if I consider this to be a right angle triangle and I take sine function, I should get sine theta is equal to opposite upon hypotenuse. So I get opposite is AC and hypotenuse is AB. Therefore, sine theta is equal to AC upon 2A, where AB represents the length of the dipole. Hence, AC is equal to 2A sine theta. We will substitute this value of AC into this relation. So we get QE into 2A sine theta, or torque is equal to 2AQ. What I have done over here is I have taken 2, Q and A. So 2A into Q has been written as one term over here into E sine theta, where we know that dipole moment is given as 2AQ. Therefore, torque is equal to PE sine theta, which gives us an expression for torque acting on a dipole, where theta is the angle between electric dipole moment and electric field. Now, the torque acting on a dipole in an uniform electric field has been given by an expression torque is equal to PE sine theta, where theta is the angle between them. So I can take this as modulus of vector A cross vector B is equal to AB sine theta. Therefore, in vector form, torque should be written as vector P cross vector E. Point to remember, the direction of the torque is given by right hand rule, where this right hand rule is to find the resultant direction of two vectors. So if you consider this vector P and vector E, where you start rotating your hand as right hand screw rule, we find that the finger initially would be pointing out towards P. So here, if you assume that your finger is pointing out in this direction, and when you enclose your fingers, it would be moving by this angle theta. That would be the final one, which is E. And the thumb represents resultant direction, which gives you direction of torque. Therefore, first point, when theta is equal to 0 degrees, it means the electric dipole moment is along the direction of electric field, or we can say the dipole gets aligned along the direction of electric field. Therefore, torque is equal to PE sine of 0, or we can say sine of 0 is equal to 0, hence torque is equal to PE into 0, or torque is equal to 0. Hence, torque is minimum when the electric dipole gets aligned along the direction of electric field. Second case, when theta is equal to 180 degrees, the electric dipole moment should now be aligned in the opposite direction of electric field. So what I get over here is electric field is moving from the left to right, whereas dipole moment is moving from the right to left. So in the above case, what we have seen is both of them are parallel to each other. In this case, both of them are anti-parallel to each other. Therefore, when theta is equal to 180 degrees, PE sine of 180, where we know sine of 180 is equal to 0, hence torque should again give you an answer, or you should obtain an answer, torque is equal to 0. Hence torque is minimum in the second case also. Further, third case, when theta is equal to 90 degrees, electric field and dipole moment, both of them should be perpendicular to each other, where you will get torque is equal to PE sine 90, or since sine of 90 is equal to 1, we'll have torque is equal to PE. Hence, torque is equal to PE represents maximum torque experienced by the electric dipole. So torque, when it is maximum, it is PE when theta is equal to 90 degrees. Torque is minimum, that is equal to 0 when theta is equal to 0 or 180 degrees. The SI unit of torque is Newton meter. Example, an electric dipole with dipole moment 4 into 10 to the power of minus 9 coulomb meter is aligned at 30 degrees with the direction of uniform electric field of magnitude 510 to the power of 4 Newton per coulomb. Calculate the magnitude of torque acting on the dipole. You check into this problem, dipole moment has been given as 410 to the power of minus 9 coulomb meter. Angle theta has been given as magnitude of electric field is also given. So if you substitute your values into the given formula where dipole moment value has been given. Theta is 30 degrees and electric field is 5 10 to the power of 4 Newton per Coulomb. Substitute into your formula, torque is equal to PE sine theta. So 4 10 to the power of minus 9 into 5 10 to the power of 4 into sine of 30, where sine of 30 is equal to half. Hence, we end up with an answer where you get 20 10 to the power of minus 5 into half, or 10 to the power of minus 4 Newton.